Oh, what is going on, everybody? My name is Japes. Welcome back to another episode in my path to power. Before we get into it, if you guys are looking to pick up any FIFA coins, to snag any of those Team of the Week players starting off this fresh new season, head on over to justfifacoins.com. You can use the code Japes to get yourself a discount on their very, very quick delivery these days. So we are away with this, taking a little look at the squad, just showing you guys kind of some of the players that we've got. I decided to sit in Yesta. We'll keep everybody at a high enough fitness. You can see, unfortunately, we have some like 8-chem action going on in there, but that's okay. Balenciaga hasn't played a minute for us yet, but we'll get him out there eventually. Head on into this match, and this guy's team name is Sweat. And oh my sweaty. Okay, so this is what I don't understand. You clearly have a ton of coins, and you're still gonna go with Gervinho and Ibarbo. Surely there are better options that are also very pacey. You know, you've got like Neymar, stuff, players like that are extremely pacey, Marco Reus, but are also good at doing other things. And if you want to get sweaty, you can just get out the young Bruma. What a little beautiful little spin move that is. Wait till you see this replay. The angle is perfect. It's always wonderful when you get the right replay angle on FIFA for me. I just thought that spin right there, sending the defender also as Piliqueta he looked like Chelsea's defense over the weekend. Well, last weekend from when you guys are seeing this. So the weekend before a game against City. But we're going to weigh things forward nicely on kickoff right here. And with our 1-0 lead, in pretty good control of this game. He kind of dives in a little bit right there and tries to overcorrect, which is pretty common. Ends up with a nice 1-2 for Modric, making it 2-0 just after the half. So good start all in all to this one. Now having gone back to playing FIFA 15 from having played some of the beta, I mentioned to you guys in a previous episode, I was like, yeah, we're going to go ahead, we're going to switch around all sorts of formations, I'm going to try all sorts of crazy different things, because that's what I'd been doing before. And then I got back to this game and I was like, oh man, there's really like one or two recipes for success in this game, and the rest of it is just going to be a significant struggle. Nice little bit of work there, making that one 3-0, 60th minute when we scored, and just taking down the seconds afterwards. It's a really, really nice finish. That near post, kind of OP, kind of not. I don't know. Only time will tell. But a rage quit, and we've had plenty of those. I thought about doing a counter originally, and I feel like I should have at this point. Maybe I'll go back through and count for an episode exactly how many we've had out of our 31 total wins at this point in time, so not too bad. We sold on a bunch of our players. I went out and picked up a few contracts, just putting open bids for 150 on the rare ones. I think it's a pretty good price for them, and because I think at this time the Team of the Week had just released and there are plenty of contracts available. So went out, got a bunch of them, and I'm going to hold on to them for some of my more elite players that I might like to keep in the squad for a little while. Basically what we are doing there. So you can see, well, quite a few. Just send them all to the club. And great use of money, maybe not. But I wanted to keep Bruma because I wanted to see his stats. Sequeira, though, he's going to be a casualty of war. He is not the most amazing left back in the world, but he did fill the gap, and he was fine at that. Navas is actually horrible. I don't like him as a keeper much at all, but so I decided to go out and get like a proper keeper for the BBVA. You're really looking at Ter Stegen, Bravo, and maybe you can throw Diego Alves in there. Glove chemistry style, my favorite one. It has been this entire year, so we're going to make sure to buy one with that. Go out, finally pick up a BBVA chemistry style. I think there was one there for like $2,500 buy now, and I was like, should I do that? And then I went and looked at the manager prices, and I was like, yup, go back, quickly, go get it. So it was a little bit slow, and I didn't add it to my watch list, which was pretty dumb, but I eventually managed to get all the way back 3 days away, and we picked it up. So we are going to get that nice little chemistry boost, see if it actually has an effect for us. Leaving things kind of the way we left off. Brought in Yesta back into the squad because he's just a brilliant player. I've mentioned this a bunch of times now. If you guys have the coins for his Team of the Year card and you want to see what a complete midfielder kind of feels like before the game's done, by all means, check him out. The Big English Dong is the team name that we're coming up against here, so I really didn't know what to expect. 86 rated. He's using a standard-ish Bundesliga squad. I thought the inclusion of Kevin Prince Boateng was a bit surprising. Everyone else, though, pretty standard. Using Diekmeyer as well as the right back is very, very common. He's is he the most expensive silver right back in the game? I think he probably is. He's no better than Damian Suarez, though, and if you think he is, you're having a laugh. But getting things started away from kickoff right here. Griezmann drifting inside nicely. Just kind of waiting for a little bit of help. And this formation's really good at doing that. I tried playing the 4-2-3-1 narrow version yesterday on this game, kind of switching around on my main account. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to possess the ball. It's going to be awesome. No, it's just so ping-pongy this year. And I kind of forgot about that. And having switched just something a little bit different, it makes it... We'll see. Only time will tell. Lovely free kick, though, from Rakitic right there, looping it over the wall and above the defender that he'd put on the line to give us an early 1-0 lead. 33rd minute, working it forward. Sami Khedira out wide, Rakitic. His midfield is all sorts of out of position. He's rushing forward with his center backs, leaving huge gaps. Isco steps free inside, and that is not where I meant to pass that. I obviously wanted to go to, I think that was Bruma that had slid into a nice position in the box, but I failed on the pass, and luckily somehow Griezmann managed to stay onside for what became a pretty easy almost tap-in, sliding right under the keeper. Gives it away. Sami Khedira intercepts. Lovely little ball to Griezmann right here. Even better bit of awareness. Finding Bruma, who is, I mean, guys, for what he's rated, he's pretty darn clinical, and that is kind of a... I don't know, for a player with 66 shooting to be using the word clinical in the same sentence just feels a bit wrong. It feels a bit bizarre. So 3-0 now, 49th minute. Things are getting out of hand and quickly. Griezmann breezing by is the defender right here. LTRT, and then on the side I didn't like it, so we'll go inside with a first-time fake shot. LTRT, and that makes for an easy finish as well. That is Iniesta being just far too quick. So this... Obviously, this episode, things have gone pretty well. As promised, though, we'll be doing a 3-pack today. I'm going to start mixing up some content, though, on my channel because I'm enjoying blasting through these Path Powers. But having gotten a taste of something else, I want to start mixing it up. And I actually have a fun idea for a series that I'm going to need your help with. And that is going to be... Well, I'll talk about that more in the next episode. That'll be out a little bit later on today. Or no, probably it'll be the third episode of the day that we'll go into that. Because I think it's going to be a good bit of fun and I think a really good way for you guys to get involved with the channel as well. So I'm pretty darn excited for that. I make two really poor errors here at the end, just kind of like sprinting at him to get the ball back and kind of close this game out because at 5-0 it was definitely done. And he just sprints by me twice. It's chop inside with Ribery. He hadn't really shown a tendency to do that. So I definitely got beaten because I will totally play tendencies. So if somebody's an unpredictable player, then I'll get, if they like bring that little bit of, if they show that they're unpredictable early, then I'll like wait and sit on it. If they don't show any signs that they're going to be unpredictable until later on, then I'm just going to wait it out. So we're going to do a little switch around with the squad, go out and pick up a new man for the job. We did get Bravo as well. So now we have Bravo and Ter Stegen. Now we've got a goalkeeper situation that might be all too familiar to Barca fans. Gonna go out and pick up a new right back, and I was browsing gold right backs, and 650 coins for a lot of these guys be a pretty darn good deal. But then I remembered that there is a silver man from the BBVA that is yet to make an appearance for this squad, and I absolutely love him. He's one of my favorite right backs on the game, Damian Suarez. Gonna go out, throw some bids on him, hopefully pick him up. We'll check it out next episode. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.